The long-awaited release of the third season of the popular Netflix drama The Crown.
Well, the latest season sees an all-new cast step into the royal roles. Katherine Tulich sat down with two of the stars, Olivia Colman and Helena Bonham Carter.
Everyone is delighted with the new profile, ma'am. An elegant reflection of Her Majesty's transition from young woman to...
Old bet?
settled sovereign. Just the tiniest changes.
A great many changes. Nothing one can do about it. One just has to get on with it.
You had to take on, I guess, the helm of a loved series and other actors that had established those roles. Yeah. What was that like for both of you?
It was very scary at first.
I think you have to let that go a little bit.
You're not going to get very far.
Stop reminding us. They were brilliant. And so I suppose, well, for me, when I started, I was kind of trying to imagine what would Claire do quite a lot of the time. But then you've, you know, I mean, in our world, actually, there's hundreds of actors who've played all sorts of parts before you get there, sort of.
On the play.
Yeah.
I did have a bit of a complex, but at the beginning we had the read-through, and Peter, do you remember that? We all behind a long table.
Oh, God, that was terrifying.
And Peter introduced us and said, right, well, you all used to be so pretty, and now we got you lot. Good luck. Go. He wanted a new cast because he felt like you can put wrinkles on people, you can age them that way, but the inside bit, you can't really age. You know, battered soul. Just the act of living and having survived to middle age. And I think it's good. I think it's great that we were employed to be old. And so I thought, I can do that.
To be the perfect age.
Yeah, to be old, but then also, and just, it's great to have these parts at our age.
Elder sister, younger sister, number one and number two.
Who was number one?
You.
Margaret's such an interesting character, isn't she? I mean, I feel like we're sort of getting her rehabilitated in a way because she was so vilified in some ways, wasn't she?
I think you're absolutely right, and I think it's so ironic that people just so love not to like her, and she felt so hated in life, and she felt sort of. She said that definitely. That's not me projecting. She said it in the one interview that I had. I clung, which was the Desert Island Disc. She said I've been terribly misrepresented. Right from the start. But now we've seen a real sort of love for her and appreciation and understanding, because no one really thinks about what goes on privately with these people.
That's the thing about the monarchy. We paper over the cracks.
And Olivia, I mean, you're the queen in many people's minds that people remember. And this is the time when I guess she's very restrained. It must have been really difficult in a way because you have to show all the emotions really just in your expressions and that.
Yes, I'm quite an overly emotional person. And that's been the hardest thing, is actually trying to rein it in a bit. It is weird that now that we're playing parts that I sort of remember. Well, certainly now we're doing season 4, Thatcher and things, I can remember.
Yeah.
You know, and that's peculiar. And it does get more uncomfortable, you know, the further along you go.
This country was still great when I came to the throne. All that's happened on my watch is the place has fallen apart.
The will of the people has changed.
If that man wins, he'll want us out.
And do you think that they might be watching this? Or
No, I hope they're not watching.
No, I think it would be paralysing if you thought, oh, they're going to watch.
You know, it's a fiction we're doing, not a documentary, and so because they are brilliant at not showing what they think, this is why we want to we're guessing at what might they think, which is probably horrible for them to watch, but
and really annoying.
But it's done with love and it's done very
with respect.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess you must have more of an understanding for the royal family too after this and what they have.
No, because we are still definitely just pretending. So I have no idea. I wouldn't like to suggest that we know what it's like to be.
Thank God we're not. I would say that.
Yeah.
Just because
I wouldn't want their job.
I couldn't, and I couldn't do it.
No.
We have all made sacrifices and suppressed who we are. It is not a choice. It is a duty.